How's it going, everyone? It is Andre Williams, and over here we talk stocks and we focus on one thing. Always protect your profits. And today we're going to be talking about Camber Energy, ticker symbol CEI, which had a monstrous day inside of the market. We saw a lot of volume coming through this play, and when we did the previous video, we were saying if it could hold up areas of supports, especially going in, we could see some strong moves to the upside, and that's exactly what we saw today. Let's jump into the agenda. If you're new to this channel, I just want to let you know we have timestamps down below inside the description. But if you are a shareholder or you're thinking about taking a position, I highly suggest you watch this full entire video. So the first thing we're going to go over is the technical analysis. We want to know support. We want to know resistance. We want to know what the price action looks like, especially going into tomorrow. And then we're going to be taking a look at the order flow distribution. We want to see our institutions loading up on shares. The reason why this is important, because it can have an impact on the stock price. And then when all of that is done, we'll be going into the final thoughts and as well as some more details. So let's get to it. So we're going to be doing a technical analysis for Camber Energy. Let's see how it performed on the day. So it ended up closing at $2.72, being up 33.33%. On the low, it tested $2.21, and then on the high, testing $2.80. When we take a look at the volume stats on the day, you can see it traded at 345.978 million shares, and the average volume over 10 trading days being at 217.701 million shares. So when we get this kind of volume coming in on the day, we can see a lot of strength in the stock, and that's what we saw. Now, as far as for the chart that we're using, it's a 1-year daily chart. You can see from the RSI down below, it is around 85.37. So we are in the overbought territory. So for anyone who's buying near the top right now, this is a very, very risky thing to do. I just want to make sure I put that out there. Now, as far as where we tested on the low, we were at $2.21. We were able to confirm this area, and we ended up exploding to where we saw our high here right around $2.80. Keep in mind, this is what I was pointing out to you guys in the previous video where I was like, hey, we do have some resistance right here at this 280 level. So the next level of resistance now will be right here around $3.10. I would love for us to actually get past this area going into tomorrow, because passing 310, things can get very interesting here. We could easily get to 320, and of course I can see some profit taking happening around here, but also understand there will be a lot of selling pressure and so forth. So now if we do decide to pull back, depending on how it goes at the end of after hours, I don't really see after hours as a big deal, to be honest, then I would love to see us hold up support here at 260 going into the open, as far as if we do decide to pull back. So hope you guys found this helpful. Now let's take a look at the order flow distribution for CEI. So we can see on the inflow was at 161, and then on the outflow it was at 144. Taking a look at the breakdown, since we did have an inflow day, we could see on the large it was 59.95, on the medium it was 82.92, and then on the small it was 17.76. When we take a look at the outflow side, we had 59.88, on the medium we had 69.59, and then on the small we had 14.14. So one thing that you can clearly see, there was a lot of buying on the retail side, which is good. We also saw a surplus on the medium, and we also did see it on the large, even though it wasn't that big considered what we had on the outflow side for the large. Now, when we take a look at the large scale orders in the last 5 days, you can see for September the 27th, which is today, we have it at 70.3. Like I was saying, there was a lot of profit taking on the day, but there also was a lot of buying to go alongside with that. So going into tomorrow, you might see a potential pullback inside of the stock, and you want to look out for key areas, which I'm going to talk about in the final thoughts right now. So let's get to it. So for my final thoughts for CEI Camber Energy, continue to keep this play on your radar. We talked about it on the daily morning watch list, and when we saw the move that we saw, we were not surprised. We were prepared for it, and I also did put out a video yesterday, so many of you probably had the opportunity to capitalize on this play. When I went on Fintel before putting this video together, I saw that the short volume ratio was at 59%. So it is continuing to climb. So shorts are heavily vested inside of this play. Just want to make sure that is something that you are aware of. As far as for the key levels are concerned, you're going to want to see it hold up 260 and as well as 280, making sure that we get that inside of the open. As far as after hours and pre-market is concerned, like I said, there's not as much volume as you normally get in regular trading hours, so I don't put too much focus on that. So at the open, we want to hold down 260 and as well as 280. If we can hold up 260 and as well showing strength at 280, then we can look forward to seeing a move going to $3 and then going to 310, and then it could get really crazy from there. But keep in mind, we have to have the same amount of volume or more going into tomorrow. We are seeing over 300 million in volume, so seeing a continuation of that will get this stock to $3 easily. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll be talking real soon.